Hey, a win. How does it feel?
Man, you do not take it for granted. Um, it just feels great to get a win in a win column, honestly, man. Like I said, it's been a lot of down days, and to see us have a breakthrough, I'm proud of this team for not letting go of the rope.
It's only been 12 games, and tonight was obviously his best game with you guys. But just having Wiggs out there, what is that? What layer does it add to the offense? And when he's making shots like that, obviously.
I mean, we understand he can get hot. I've been watching Wiggs since he was in high school. He's been a top prospect since I've known him, so it's not shocking that he can go get 40. Um, for us, it's just getting him involved. He's a quiet dude, but his game speaks for itself. So when you see a couple go in, like any other NBA player, we're gonna pass you the ball, keep shooting.
Yeah, you've spoken a lot over the past 2 years about growing into your role as a leader. What has the last 2+ weeks been like in that regard, just kind of keeping this team holding onto the rope?
Uh, you got to lead by example. I mean, that's really the definition of it when it comes to being a leader. Lead by example. That doesn't mean you got to score all the points. Doesn't mean you got to do everything right. It just means you got to show up and have that confident edge every day, uh, and make guys believe. Like that's the difference to me. In these 2 weeks, I've been breathing life in the zoos, trying to get them to actually like not let go of the rope, encouraging them, keep them going, and obviously showing up early because people got to see you in order for you to be captain. They gotta be able to see you, talk to you, and obviously learn from you.
Bam, obviously you were in the trenches with Jimmy for 5.5 years. What do you imagine Tuesday's gonna be like? Just kind of facing him as the opponent.
It's gonna be a great game. I feel like it's gonna be high intensity. It's gonna be a great game for both teams, and we see who walk out with the W.
Bam, you guys scored about 77 points on 66% shooting in the second and third quarter combined. Spo mentioned that he felt that was, I'm sorry, Tyler mentioned that he felt that had a lot to do with the defense. You guys forced him into 20 turnovers. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, I've always stated that if we get stops and run, we're a hard team to beat. Now, when we keep letting teams score, that's when it can get ugly for us. But when we get stops and run in transition, that's when everybody touches the rock. That's when we're not running plays. That's when we're just playing instinct basketball.
Tyler was talking about his shot profile changing probably over the last month, mostly because teams are just chasing him off the three-point line a ton. What have you seen from him in terms of the adjustment, like tonight, getting into the paint, the floater, all that stuff consistently? Like, what have you seen from the way teams are guarding him, how he's reacting?
He's just keeping them all balanced. We know Tyler can be a bucket one-on-one, but getting him on the move and guys got to chase him. His IQ is through the roof when it comes to putting that ball in the basket. And, he's one of those guys. He's a 3-level scorer. And now he's also getting to the line, getting guys up on shot fakes. He's really slowed down and starting to think the game.
Thank you, Bam.
Yep. Man.